Всем привет, с вами Русый Пупс. И сегодня я продолжаю проходить Alan Wake. Продолжим. Так. Вот на этом мы и остановились. Там было фотографироваться.
Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear. Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host of the local radio station. Any chance I can get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend.
Молодец.
That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller, how's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah, we just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. Just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us.
Okay.
I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Ozera Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all of your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay.
Не продюсеры тут еще.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, 'cause it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here
Do
is
me a
no longer...
favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number
пошел ты
6 in the
со своей мечтой.
jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Что опасно?
I didn't
Всё
want to
нормально
wait.
будет.
I wanted to find Stuckey, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did. Hello? Mr. Stucky?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring. You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really...
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
О. Какие нам ключи-то отдали?
That diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on PBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Вот мы и дома.
Here we go. Let's take a look inside. Come on.
It's dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Hello? Anyone here?
Тормоз. Все позакрывали.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned.
О.
Damn. I needed to get the power running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island.
Может, а тут?
The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
Ничего тут нету.
last guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. A famous artist, no less. We'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now, let's go.
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again. An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Вот и все.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
О, уже так темнеет.
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
Вот она красотень.
Alice? Honey?
Yeah.
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Ну, окей.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn, Alice, you... Everyone keeps...
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe...
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it!
I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through. Damn it. Alice?
Alice? Alice!
The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Alice, I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming!
Я иду, бегу. Ворона какие-то бешеные.
Alice? Alice?
Ни хрена.
Oh no!
Keep going. Wake up.
Alice?
Какого черта происходит, а?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
круто.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
Что такое туман? Как в Silent Hill каком-то.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Да, надо прогуляться, что сейчас. Да уж. Нам далеко опять идти. Сейчас опять надо идти. Нет. Моя тачка.
Hello?
Кто это там светит, а?
Hello? Someone there?
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Это плохо.
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us. But the axe...
Слушай, на меня кто-то нападет, что ли? Чувак с топором.
Anybody there?
О,
Please, I've been in an accident.
да им срать. Куда ты там попал? Ху-ху-ху, далеко идти? Да.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Вот это да, тут деревня-то. Опа, опа, опа.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Кто тут есть?
Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen,
Deposit.
I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
Сумасшедший ублюдок, а?
Fair and square.
Что происходит? Что он сюда плохо делает?
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
О, пистель. Это вообще дело.
During your trying, it's the latest thing, incontestably proven, health let you kill
Да.
stone.
Тут все закрыто еще.
See the sight
Yes.
and keep those cholesterol levels.
Hello? Hello?
Что-то происходит.
This is bad.
Вообще круто, блин. Сейчас разнесет нахер все тут. Сумасшедшие. Прощай. Что такое?
There were more of them. My head pounded with the concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
Уж явно не сюда. Теперь точно туда.
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
Да, необходимо. Ты один? Вот и все. Там что у нас такое? Ладно, уж так и быть, возьмем.
Departure by Alan Wake. Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty.
Ладно, пора идти. До бензоколонки. Ты зарядишь? Ух ты.
What the hell was that?
Вот и черт знает, что там такое. Но надо бежать.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Что я такого? В этой воде. Так, что? Туда, по-моему. Так, я, по-моему, дальше сюда. Хотя нет. не сюда. Вот куда надо. Опа.
Stuck in was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Что, 0 патронов? И что, не появится бежать, да? Бежим тогда и чё? Других вариантов не остается. Патронов-то вообще 0.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Туда. Вот и патроны наконец-то. Как же наверх забраться, а?
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Еще генератор надо где-то найти. Это все интересно. Видим туда как попасть. Так, а генератор где-то здесь, да? Опять вроде нифига вас. Ух ты. Нифига вы мощные чуваки.
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Что у нас тут?
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came.
А, дробовик еще есть. Ничего себе. Видимо, это все. Сейчас снова появятся, наверное, вражки. Так. Использовать. Как-то так, что ли? Так. Залезть. Опа. Вот мы и забрались. Наконец-то. Он для дробовика удар дает патронов. Ничего себе. Ну, пошли тогда дальше. Еще одно письмо.
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation.
Подперли дальше.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the street. Belly Burster is the best with no curves.
Да, чуть осталось, что вроде как бы. Но я так не думал, что чуть-чуть. Еще очень долго. Надо будет бежать. В какую сторону идти? Плохо дело-то. Ого. Вот и свет. Неужели? Да, только теперь револьвер остался, да? Бежать нам в ту сторону, да, я так понял. Ой-ой-ой. Снова надо бежать. Опа. Бежим. Ох, спаслись. Надо передохнуть, а потом снова бежать. Трактор еще тут что-то делает. Твою ж мою, дайте ему. Вот чуть-чуть. Какие-то салаты. Офигеть, так монстр. Вот что-то их слишком много, я смотрю. Куда идти-то, а? Ворота открываются, офигеть.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for
Так
such
что,
a
вроде
legacy
все
is
взял, да?
indeed.
Ну, я так побежал. О, бежим оттуда нафиг. Это что такое еще использовал? Вот. тут что-то будет мощное. Никого не вижу. Кто базарит, а? Тут столько патронов дали. Мощно, говорит, мощно. Видимо, назад надо идти. Ничего себе. Что у вас вообще много, я смотрю. Хотя... Ого, быстрее. Где вообще? Что такой быстрый чувак? Да ты где там вообще, а? Перезаряжайся, чувак.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reach the lights of the gas station alive.
Аж все патроны взял. Это было жесть. Аж устал, блин, вообще весь. Пора ворота открывать. Вот мы дошли до бензоколонки.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Сюда попасть-то, а?
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself. The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness.
Вон телефон
I can
нашел.
feel a presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell the perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop...
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Опа, вот и копы. Вот и копы.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake. Not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Что за шутки?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Болит больной. Если это приснилось, мать его. Все нормально было. Этого домика уже нет.
A candy-colored clown they call the Sandman tiptoes to my room every night, and just to sprinkle stardust and to whisper, go to sleep,
Вот так они спели.
everything is alright. I close my eyes.
Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Это все интересно.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was
На этом, пожалуй, сегодня
Worst weather I've ever
все.
seen.
Заканчиваю прохождение Alan Wake. И я всем желаю добра, удачи и пока.